Hey kiddos, Solsberry back. Trying to make this quick. The last video I made kind of going over the test, although very important, of course. It was a little bit longer, so hopefully I can keep this under 5 minutes. The key to this week's lesson are twofold, okay? One is breaking up the syllables. That's kind of the same every single week, and as I talked about in the video before, the importance there. But now we're going to be looking at closed syllables and open syllables, okay? Now, again, the key here is you have to break up the syllables properly. If you don't, you're going to get this all messed up, okay? So I'll just tell you now that if you don't break these up in syllables correctly, you'll get it wrong. 100% chance, okay? It's just the way it works for open and closed, and it'll make sense here in a second. So let me go through the words with you. We got robot, wagon, edit, ripen, comic, palace, sofa, tulip, china, habit, climate, rapid, frigid. Frigid means cold, or a person can be frigid. It's like their personality is cold, or they can be cold too. Bison, tiger, atom, rodent, like a mouse, cabin, primate would be like a monkey, timid, which means shy, chilly, siren, shiver, and humid. Okay, so hopefully you've kind of narrowed down the two things that we're really trying to find in words to help us understand on how to say the words, how to spell them. Okay, and that's the syllables and the vowels, trying to figure out if they are long or short. Okay, because the consonants, really, if you think about it, those sounds kind of stay the same most of the time, unless they're combined with another actual letter. Okay, so kind of P always makes the P sound, and so we don't look so much at the consonants in terms of how they're, there's no such thing as a long consonant or a short consonant. Okay, that's only for vowels. And so this is not any different this week. It's that we've been breaking up into syllables, but after we break them into syllables, what our focus has been is, okay, how are we going to use the, find out the vowels? And so we did like the vowel consonant E, okay, makes it long. Okay, we did the, all the ones that were from the test, okay, the vowel pattern, okay, which makes it long. And so what we're really doing here is we're looking at how the syllables are impacting those vowels being long or short. Well, this week's no different, except this week, the way that you are going to determine is if the syllable is open or closed, okay? I'm going to tell you what that is here in a second, but basically what you do is that you're going to break up the word into syllables, okay? And so let's look at one of the words that we have here. I guess we can do rodent. So if I take rodent, burst, okay? Got to break it up into syllables. All right. Now, it's rodent. And actually, funny enough, me knowing if it's open or closed will help me with this. Let's look at just the first syllable, okay? Look at the last letter in that syllable. If it's a vowel, okay? Get down here and get off the screen. If it's a vowel, we say that it is open. And if it is open, the vowel's long. Okay? O. Rodent. The reason this O is a long O is not because of a vowel consonant, whatever. It's not because of whatever. is really not because of anything that we've learned so far. It's because this syllable is an open syllable, which makes this vowel long. But on the flip side, let's look at the second syllable of rodent. This syllable ends in a consonant. We call this, I'm sure you've guessed it, closed. And what does that mean? If it's closed, then the vowel inside is short. Okay? Oh, that is pretty cool. I didn't even know this. Okay? And so that means that if you can actually break up these syllables the proper way, you can determine a lot of these words if they have long or short vowels. Okay? And so, you take like robot. Robot's an interesting one. Okay? We don't have a vowel consonant E. We have a vowel consonant vowel, but that's not really anything, unless this was an E. We don't have two vowels together. But what's interesting here is it's robot. How is it that this O is long, okay, and then the O just one letter away is short? Well, bot. Open, which means it ends in a vowel, which means that, oh, it's going to be long. Okay, you can hear it. This one ends in a consonant. Not this word, okay, that's the thing that is important that we remember. It's the syllable, not the word, it's the syllable, and that's why it's important we break them up. Okay, this is closed, okay, which means that the vowel that's in this syllable is going to be short. It's true for all these words. Pretty cool, okay? Because this open and closed thing, and this will be the last thing, can work even when we have some of the rules we've already talked about, okay? Vowel, consonant, E, you're saying, oh, that's going to make that a long vowel. But guess what E is? E, right, is a vowel. That means, if I break it up here, which it would be, mate. Okay, I can say, well, this is a vowel consonant E, so it's going to make that a long, or I don't even have to do that. That's open. And because it's open, that means the vowel in that syllable is going to be long. On the flip side, look at this one, climate. See how this one is ending in an I? That means it's open. This is a cool word. This one has two open syllables. And what that means is that, oops, not open, it's closed. Sorry, it's closed. Oh wait, no, it is open. I don't know why I mixed that up. It's open, sorry. Okay, and so that's going to make that vowel long. Cly makes that I sound. M8. This one is two syllable word, has two syllables, and both these syllables are open, which means that the vowels that are in the first syllable and in the second syllable are going to be long. Okay, so what I need you to do is, you're not going to probably be able to do the sort today because of the two videos combined are going to be the time that you're with me. And so what I've done is that I've already cut these up for you like I did last week. After you watch the video today, okay, you're going to be doing that first sort, all the stuff that we normally do tomorrow for your word work, okay? And so it's very, very important that when you do that, that you're really focusing on breaking up the syllables, because if you see, robots right here, if I broke it up here on accident, I've just made this closed, and it's not supposed to be, it's supposed to be open. And so if I accidentally break it up here, what you're really saying is this O is no longer long, it's short. So it'd be, I can't even do Raba. Raba. It'd be raba. Okay, and that's not the word. Okay, so be mindful. Like sofa, for example, let's say, oh, I don't know where to break it up. All right, just think, I'm thinking out loud. Is the O long? So, O, ba. It is long. And so if it's long, there's not a vowel consonant E here, it's probably broken up here. Because if I break it up here, then I make this open, which is going to make that long. And so break up the syllables, and then I want you to start thinking, looking at the vowels. This one's open, so it's long. This is a consonant, so it's closed, which means that this vowel is going to be short. Okay? You got to say them, though. Remember, there's oddballs. Frigid. Frigid. Okay, so I didn't know if it was going to be here or here. Okay, and so frigid is a really good example of why we even do this, because what we're doing today will tell you the answer. Okay, that's frigid. That's frigid. If I break it up here, or if I break it up here. Okay, so you don't get confused. Well, if I break it up here, that syllable is ending in a vowel, which means that it is open, which means it's going to be long. So that would be fry, gid. Okay, frigid. The last I knew, you don't say this frigid, which means that this is not how you break it up. Can't be, because that's not a long I. With this one, you can see now the way I've broken it up is that it's a consonant. And that means it's a closed syllable. And then if it's closed, that means that the vowels that are inside of it are short. Fridge, id, I. This is also closed, right? Because it's a consonant, which means that this is short as well. So this is like the opposite of climate, to where this one has two closed. And when they're both closed like that, that means that the vowels that are inside of them are going to be short. If it was long, if they ended in vowels, then it would be long. Or if it was open, I mean. So that's the goal for you tomorrow, really. And so you can watch this video again. Don't watch the one on the test tomorrow. But you can watch this one. Word work, do this with all of the words, all of the vowels. Cut them out, arrange them, and then what I'll do is there's going to be two videos. There's going to be going over the test. There's this video, and then I'll also have a picture of the answers to this. Okay?